Welcome to LASHY Hour. I'm Lizzie, your host, a retired cocktail waitress now running multiple businesses. My mission is to stop you from playing small and help you build the life that you've been dreaming of by teaching you everything that I've learned. Consider me the Lash sister you never knew you needed. Expect lots of tea spilling and martini shaking on all of the juiciest tips, tricks, and industry secrets. Hey babe, happy Friday. Welcome back to LASHY Hour. If you are new, hello, hi, my name is Lizzie. I am your host. Thank you so much for being here today. Happy Friday. I appreciate you so much. I'm truly so grateful for you, my Lash sisters in this community. We don't believe in gatekeeping. We don't believe in keeping secrets. I am here to spill the tea for you. So like I said, I'm so grateful for you. Today I have the most incredible announcement. I've kind of been like dropping little, what do you call those? Little treats, little what? Little teasers for you to be here for this announcement today. So you definitely need to make sure that you stick to the end of this episode because I promise you, you do not want to miss this. If you are trying to scale your business, if you are trying to become fully booked, if you are trying to master social media, if you just literally want to become the business that you fangirl over today, listen to the end. Like I said, I promise you it's well worth it. Today, like I said, I want to talk about how to be the business that you fangirl over because I know I fangirl over other businesses and some of you are the sweetest humans in the entire world and you message me and you say that you want to be more like me and you want to just basically follow the same footsteps that I've paved for myself and my heart could explode. Like, sorry, call a freaking ambulance. I'm so blessed for you and I see my numbers climb every single week. Like honestly, you guys, I'm so appreciative for you today. So I wanted to piggyback off last week's episode on how to be the best in your city. If you have not already listened to that episode, please stop this episode right now and go back to the other episode. That truly was like an in-person training that I sat down with you and gave you examples and taught you basically like a worksheet of how to do and how to improve your business. So like I said, if you haven't listened to that, please go back and listen to that episode. This episode is going to be piggybacking off it. So without that one, this one's not going to make sense. Like I said, we're going to be talking about how to become the business that you fangirl over. The businesses that you sit there and you watch on TikTok and Instagram and you think, wow, I want to be just like them. I wish my business was like them. I'm going to teach you exactly how to be them. And it's so much more simple than you think. I'm laying out a roadmap for you, a blueprint. I'm teaching you exactly how to be as successful as they are. So like I talked about in last week's episode, who are your idols? Who do you look up to? Whose Instagram do you pop on that you're like, wow, they're really got it going on right now? Or wow, she's so fully booked and she does the most beautiful work on the most beautiful clients. Like, who are those people? Because you need to find them and we need to learn how to take inspiration from them. Something I really believe in is never copying your competitors. I don't want you to copy and paste someone else's businesses or someone else's business and claim it as yours because you are special in your own individual way, no matter if they're your ideas, if it's your personality, if it's your branding, if it's a service that you offer. You are so special in your own way that I want you to shine. I don't want you to copy and paste someone else's business because what they're doing may not work 100% for you. But like I talk about in my other episodes with finding your soulmate clients, with doing SWOT analysis, with doing market research, if you can figure out who your dream client is, and if your soulmate client is someone very similar to yourself, it makes your marketing and your business growth so much easier and so much faster. So market research, the SWOT analysis, we did that last week. Now, when you are thinking about your own business, I want you to think about your marketing. Marketing is huge. Without marketing, your business is nothing. Like, you have to tell the people how amazing you are. You have to tell the people why they should pick you instead of somebody else. It is always going to be changing, marketing will. It's always going to change on what is the best marketing? Is it digital marketing? Is it through social media marketing? Is it email marketing? Is it word of mouth? Like, there is so so much, and you need to understand it from both a business owner's perspective and a consumer's perspective. So what is your marketing right now? How do people find you? How do people stumble upon you and want to give you money for a service? How do people book you? I really want you to think about what people find when they come across your business, whether that's coming across your business on Google or on Instagram or social media in the slightest, like whatever it may be, whether or not I'm walking down the street and someone says, oh my God, your hair is gorgeous. Where do you get your hair done? And I'm sharing somebody's portfolio and their profile to a potential new client. What does that client see for the first time? Because you have a very short window of a very split second of a first impression. And first impressions are huge. First impressions is what can truly make or break a potential client. If you cannot win them over on that first impression, say goodbye. Say goodbye. They are finding somebody else and they are giving somebody else money for a service. You need your first impression to be so amazing that they hang around for a few extra minutes. Those few extra minutes, you need to be, again, so amazing that they choose to book with you. It can take somebody 7 touch points or seven selling points for them to officially book and basically spend money within your business. So if you don't have those touch points for like how your bio looks, how your Instagram display picture looks, how your website looks, what your messaging is like, what your photos look like, what your portfolio is, all of these things, if you don't have them absolutely nailed, you can lose a client. This is where you need to figure out what you have to change to become your idols. And like I talked about in last week's episode, it's all about the market research and it's all about the SWOT analysis. But there are so many easy steps of why you may love somebody's business. For example, you could really love their branding, as in like, are they super vibey and they're the cool girl, they're the it girl, or do they just make you feel safe? They make you feel like you're valued. They make you feel like you are so similar to them that you belong in the same community that they belong in. Is it that their content is gorgeous? Like the way they film and edit reels just like keeps you hooked and you want to watch it over and over again? Is it the way that they come on their stories and chit chat with you? Like there's so much to it that you could be interested in someone else's business. And that's where you need to be able to do this market research, put your consumer hat on and continuously study your competitors, your idols, and you need to learn how to implement it. And today I'm going to share how to implement it. I believe in 6 steps for what you need to implement and how you need to implement. So you've done all of your research, and the first step that I believe in is the discovery phase. This is truly where you are doing the SWOT analysis on yourself. This is discovering what you are great at. This is discovering what you may not be great at. This is discovering what you could be amazing at. The second step that I believe in is enlightenment. This is where I want you to really think about what you want to be. Like, how do you want to shine in this world? How do you want your business to be successful in this world? What do you want to accomplish? Like, think about vision boards, think about goal setting. You need to be able to know where you want to be, because if you don't have the goal, if you don't have the idea, you're going to have nothing to work towards. You're going to have nothing to follow. You need to create that like very far out, exciting goal so that you continuously get up and work on your business and work on yourself over and over again. The third step is inspiration. And this is where I talked about your idols. Who are you fangirling over? I want you to look at their branding. I want you to look at their content. I also want you to get on Pinterest. I want you to look at what you wish that your business looked like, because then we go into the fourth step, which is creation. This is where I want you to figure out what your branding colors are. And again, a couple of episodes ago, we talked about business branding and all of the basics of that. I lay it out completely for you. And again, that is like a free paid training that I shared all of that knowledge with you and showed up with so much value, because again, this is like my free platform for you to learn from me. This is like my free little gifts and my free nuggets of wisdom for you, because I want you to succeed. So please take as much away as you can from these episodes. So like I said, step 4 is the creation. How your business looks, what your branding is, what your logo is, what your messaging and what your values are that you're displaying. Number 5 is implementation. This is where we've done all of that, right? Like we've done the being self-aware. We've done how we can grow. We've done what we love and what we want to be. We've done how we're going to create those things. And now it's all about just doing it. It's about being there and having someone to support you and pushing you to your greatest goals. It's about finding somebody that can really help you and get you to where you're dreaming of. And the last most important step today is test and repeat. This is where you may not hit a home run right away. Maybe you're not hitting home runs right now. Maybe you're sitting there and you're feeling so lost and confused because you feel like you're trying these things. You're like, Lizzie, I'm doing this and I'm still not fully booked. I'm still not getting all the clients I want. Maybe you're sitting there and you're like, I have tested that. I've done all of it and I'm trying new things and still nothing's hitting. Sometimes all it can be is a small tweak. It could be the way that you take content. It could be wiping your camera lens to make sure your content is so crisp and clean and binge worthy that people stop and look at your reels. It can be that your branding is so inviting and warm that people want to spend time with you. It can be your messaging and how you're typing out your captions or what you're writing for your copywriting on your website. There is so much that we can make those small, fine tweaks, and sometimes you just need somebody to help you get there. This is where the announcement starts, guys. I want to be that person for you. I want to help you. I want to build your business with you. I totally believe in the sense that being an entrepreneur is probably one of the hardest things that you can do. It takes so much mental clarity. It takes so much grit. It takes so much just honestly determination and discipline. And sometimes if you don't have the person in your corner, it is so hard to be what you dream of. I had a business coach for over a year, and having her in my corner changed the trajectory of my business. Without somebody to sit on the sidelines with me and say, I love this aspect of your business, this could be even better. Or for me to be like, I love doing this. How can this be easier for me though? How can I make this an easier process for me? How can I get myself out there and market myself better? How can I make more money? How can I get more customers and more clients? Somebody that I can ask all of my burning questions to, because trust me, guys, one of my favorite things is to sit in the Facebook groups. You know, you're probably a part of them. Is to sit on those Facebook groups and to see what people are asking. So many people need help, but they don't have somebody knowledgeable enough to ask for help. The amount of times that I'll see someone write a question on these Facebook groups, and then within that question or under the question, all of the comments and all of the contradicting advice people leave, the amount of wrong information that people are so loud at spreading, it hurts my heart. I truly, truly want you to succeed. And sometimes it's picking the right person for you. And honestly, I believe that my sisterhood community with all of you girls that come and listen to me every single week, I know that you can trust me, and I know that there are so many people who would trust me. And this is where I was saying in one of my episodes, and that so many of you have been reaching out to me and so many of you have been asking me for help with business. Business truly lights me up and I get so excited about business. I own another business that's not even in the lash world that it just literally lights me up to be able to create things, to be able to get it out there, to be able to have it that other people love what I'm doing. As much as I love lashes, I am putting a pause on my lash training as of right now. I really, really want to go full force into business coaching. I truly want to just pivot my business completely. And I have been dropping these small little nuggets over the past 2 months. And that I had this pivotal moment in my business one day that I was on a walk and I just thought I love business so much. It truly it just burns inside of me. It's something that I feel is in such alignment for me, and it's not in alignment for everybody else. And that is something that I've learned because I went on a walk and I thought, I can't wait to create a business course, but I get so tied up in other aspects of my business right now that I'm not able to get to that. I don't have enough time to create a business course because I have lash students and I have clients and I have all these other things in my life that take up so much of my time that I really wish I had more time to create a business course. And then I thought, I could just be the business girl. I could just help other lash artists and other lash techs build their business, how I built my business, how I became fully booked in 3 months, how I've had to learn how to pivot with social media, how I've had to learn how to be a graphic designer, how I've had to learn how to be an accountant, how I've had to learn how to be a lawyer, how I've had to learn how to be all of these different hats that people don't always have it come to them so naturally. Some people really have to work for those things, and I truly believe that you can be taught all of those things. I am someone who I really put myself out there and I truly just put myself in it and forced myself to learn. And sometimes I find that people don't know where to start. People don't know how to even get started. And I want to be the person that holds your hand, that takes those first 3 steps with you and teaches you everything that I've learned so that you could literally spread your wings and fly, and you won't need me forever. I don't want you to need me forever. I want to be like the first chapter of your journey, and then I want you just to be so successful. I want you to even be more successful than I am. Like, I want to see that growth for you, and I feel like that's what separates me from somebody else, where somebody else maybe wouldn't share all their secrets with you and maybe wouldn't want to teach you everything they know because they're fearful of competition. But I'm not. That's the thing that I'm least concerned about. I want you to succeed. And that's where my pivot came from, was the fact that I realized that if this feels more in alignment for me and you guys are asking me to coach you and create business courses, then why am I not doing it? So this is where my pivot starts. And this is where my new chapter, my new journey starts. And like I said, I hope to be part of yours. So I want to break down for you right now what I'm going to be offering, because it is so big and I really haven't seen anyone else in our industry offer this yet, but I am taking everything that I've loved from all of the business coaches that I've had, and I want to share them for you in a lash industry format. So what I'm going to be doing is business coaching, but with the business coaching that you enroll up for, you will be receiving a whole free 12-week course, and you'll be receiving 6 months of business coaching. So every single week we'll be meeting for a Zoom call or a sort of video format call of where we can literally do hot seat coaching. Whatever your burning questions are, I want to answer them for you. I want to give you the most knowledgeable advice or answer that I could give you to make sure I could get you set up for success. So like I said, you're going to be getting the business coaching. So that's going to be weekly calls with me, plus a whole free course. It's going to be a 12-week course that is going to be every single week you have something new to work on. I don't want you to get overly overwhelmed with all of this content because the course is so full. Like I said, you know me, I don't keep back secrets. I don't hold anything from you guys, and I have shared so much value. So I want to quickly go through the 12 weeks of what we'll be going through. So week 1 is all going to be mindset and your vision. We're going to create vision boards together, okay? I want to get into your deep goals. I want you to get into your deepest desires of where you want to be professionally as a person, as a personal brand, but also for your business. The second one is going to be discovery. We're going to do those SWOT analyses together. I want you to do a mood board with me. I want you to be creating a market research around your favorite people in the industry. I want you to be doing an audit on your own business. Week 3, we're going to be doing business basics. I want your business to run like a well-oiled machine. I want you to have your business set up so that you are ready to rumble when you start to become fully booked. Because something that I struggled with when I first started my business was that I didn't know how to create a well-oiled machine. I didn't know all of the things that I needed to set up before my business became fully booked, so that when I did become fully booked, it was so much harder to find the time to get all of my business foundations and elements all in place because I didn't have as much time because I was already fully booked. So I want to set the tone for your success before you even get that success. Number 4, week 4, we're going to be doing marketing basics. I want to teach you everything that I know about marketing, the things that I have learned on real hands-on basis, not just stuff that you learned from school or from courses. I want to teach you what really works, what you need, a necessity in your business. Then week 5, we're going to be doing branding basics. We are going to be talking everything, like your logo, your colors, your fonts, how to pair things together, how to make things look really beautiful. Week 6, I'm going to teach you how to build a website. I am going to walk you through step by step how I build my websites and how you can save literally $5,000 by building your own website. Like that in itself is a huge element of this program. Week 7 is social media. Again, this is going to be a huge freaking week. But again, like you need to take this as it comes. We have 6 whole months of coaching together. This is only 12 weeks of the course. The course, you will still get access for 6 whole months. But the 6 months of coaching calls is to make sure that if one of the weeks takes you 3 weeks to get through, it's okay. Like I'm still here for you. I'm going to be here for 6 months for you, a whole half a year to watch you grow and watch you succeed. So like I said, week 7 is all going to be social media. We're going to talk about TikTok, Instagram. I want to talk about bios. I want to talk about content. I want to talk about pinned photos, your captions, copywriting, your content pillars. Like there is so much to social media that it is not a walk in the park. It is so much hard work. And again, like I am going to break it down to the absolute basics for you as if you have no idea about social media. This is not going to be an advanced training. This is going to be a beginner training teaching you how to become advanced. So if you know how to do some of the basics, this course is still going to be for you. This coaching is still going to be for you because I want to get you to the same level, the same things that I know today in my business. Number 8, week 8, creating content. We're going to be creating a content calendar together. We are going to be talking how to create your videos, how to create your reels, your lighting, as I stare into my lights as I sit here and record this for YouTube today. Week 9, we're going to do all of the editing and all of the creation around creating your reels, around creating things on Canva, creating templates for yourself, how I edit my lash photos. Again, huge. Like that's like a whole training within all of this coaching. Like I said, this stuff that I'm bringing to you guys, please, I'm so excited for this. Week 10 is going to be sales. This is probably like sales. What are you talking about, Lizzie? Why do I need to know about sales? Because you need to know sales to make sales. I'm going to be teaching you about the different types of buyers. I'm going to be teaching you about how to create FOMO and urgency and how you're going to have people being like, please put me on your wait list. Are you taking any more clients? Because I get that literally every single week by at least 3 new potential clients. And I wish I had the room for them, but I don't. I have to turn away clients every single week. And I want you to have that exact same problem. Week 11 is going to be how to keep those clients. So now that we've bought all of these clients in, we've got that beautiful website, our social media is chef's kiss. We know how to brand ourselves. We have such a great first impression that when that client lands on our page, books the appointment, comes in, we've wowed them with our customer service. I'm going to teach you how to create loyal clients because I have clients that have been with me for 5 to 6 years. Like the first few clients that I had are still with me today. I'm going to teach you exactly how I built that loyalty. And then the last week is like the boring business stuff, but we need to do it. Taxes and bookkeeping. You could pay someone to do your bookkeeping for you, but I'm going to teach you how to do your own bookkeeping because it is so simple. If you are ordering from the same businesses, if you are ordering supplies for yourself and you are a solo lash artist by yourself, I can easily teach you how to do your own bookkeeping. I personally pay for an accountant to do my taxes at the end of the year because that's the person who I need to double check all of my stuff since I'm not an official bookkeeper or an official accountant. And that's where sourcing out and having the best on your side really helps you, whether that's an amazing accountant, whether that is me as your business coach. Guys, I'm literally like so overwhelmed and so excited to be sharing this with you finally. So I'm going to stop talking because I've literally talked your ear off. If you're someone who's a buyer who you're like, I like the details, this was details for you. And again, if you are struggling with building your business, I'm here for you. Like, If there's someone that you could bet on, I promise you that I could be that person for you. So I'm not going to talk any longer. If you haven't already, get on the wait list. There's going to be a pre-sale price. There's going to be a limited amount of seats coming. If you are sitting on the edge being like, oh, do I want to do this? I need the help, but I'm nervous to invest in myself. The worst thing that you could do is not invest in yourself. If you're sitting there thinking, well, I'm not fully booked and I'm not making the money that I want to make, the worst thing that you could do for your business is not invest in yourself. And if there are questions that you have or things that you want to connect with me about, maybe you need just like a quick question to see if this program is right for you. Like I said, please always send me a message on DM. If you don't know where to find me already, it's at @LashSisLizzie. Make sure you subscribe to both the podcast episode and the YouTube channel. I am so grateful for you. Happy freaking Friday, and I will see you next week at Lashy Hour. Bye.